Okay, y'all, before we start the show, I have to talk with you about the sponsors of today's episode, Heartwise Health LLC. Are you looking to take your running game to the next level, improve your cardiovascular health, or to test your endurance with VO2 max testing? Look no further than Heartwise Health LLC. Founders Tori Parkinson and Jocelyn Frank are two experts in the performance and health and wellness field, and they're looking to help you reach your full potential through personalized coaching and science-based data based on data-driven testing. Tori, who is no stranger to lactic acid, is a pro marathon runner, a successful running coach, and a fitness instructor, while Jocelyn is a certified exercise physiologist through the American College of Sports Medicine and is a nationally board certified health and wellness coach in addition to being a fitness instructor as well. I've worked with Tori for almost a year, and her training has been a life-changing blessing for me. And now getting the chance to work with Jocelyn as well, using the science-based data from the lactate threshold testing, as well as the VO2 max testing, I'm trying to tell y'all, I am confident that I'm going to break the world record soon and very soon in the marathon. Be sure to visit their website, www.heartwisehealthllc.com, and their Instagram page, Heartwise Health LLC, for more information and to sign up. Trust me, you will not regret it. Now, on to today's episode.
Yeah, you got it.
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen, Saints and Aints, and welcome to Lactic Acid. I'm your host, Dominique Smith, and today I have a baller shot caller. She embodies the orange in the Syracuse Orangemen. I saw the throwback jersey; those were pretty sick.
Oh my God, yeah.
Dude, what's
I don't know how I got my hands on that thing.
I don't know either, but that is sick. Gosh, I need it. That was like the vintage Carmelo Anthony, like
Hmm.
national championship winning jersey.
Yeah.
But she's faster than anybody listening to this. And listen, she is the guest for the next few minutes, Sister Taylor Mascetta. Taylor, what's going on, fam?
Oh,
How you
not too
doing?
much. I'm still recovering after my like 10-hour flight yesterday. I'm on East Coast time right now,
I
so,
know. So,
waking up at 8 a.m. was significantly easier today than it usually is because it's technically 11 o'clock in New York. But well, when I woke up this
yeah.
morning. But yeah, no, yeah, I mean everything's been good. Super excited for Pre tomorrow. The past couple days have already been insane. Went on a run on Pre's trail this morning and it was gorgeous. I was like, man, like I gotta come out to the West Coast more.
I
But yeah,
know.
everything's been good. It's been fun.
Listen, we're out here in Eugene. Prefontaine Classic is about to go down 24 hours from now. Yeah, about 24 hours from now, the throwers will they'll be the ones to start. It's crazy. I walked outside. First of all, those pictures were gorgeous. I was jealous. Of like, all right, one of these about to be my screensaver. Mama. Um, but it was cold as all get up. I was like, yo, this is
Mhm.
Christmas weather. I actually turned on my Christmas music.
This morning?
Yeah.
Oh my God, it was like 60 degrees. I was like, thank God, because it's been New York's been absolute heat wave. But when I got up for my run this morning, I forgot like all my running shirts. So I'm like sports bra shorts, and I'm like, oh my
So
God.
you were frigid?
I was a little cold. I was a little cold, but then I warmed up pretty quickly because like the sun was feeling good. But
Listen, I'm from Florida. Like
see,
this
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 is cold for you.
this is I called my mom. I was like, yo, this different. I'm struggling. And I was like, and I forgot all my running stuff. Forgot.
No.
But it's beautiful. Don't get it twisted. Like it's New York's been like oppressive. I saw
Oh
like
my
the
God.
temperature. I was
I
like,
think it
yo,
was warmer in New York than like Florida last week. It
it
was like
was
105. I'm like walking to the armory. I'm like, because I'm in my like Nike pants and like my shirt for like work. And it was so bad. These subways were like a sauna. I just, look, thank God the place I'm staying in had AC. So like I was like,
yeah.
but even then it was still so hot. So
Listen, I'm thoughts and prayers.
we'll
And
listen to Christmas music later, I guess.
yes, that's kind of I actually have Christmas music on. Like, listen, we're
We
about
got, we got what, 6 months?
we got that's okay. It's Christmas in July. We're about to deck these halls here on Lactic Acid, if you don't know. All right, so you don't escape the first question I ask people. So you're with the Armory. We're gonna do the shameless plug after and everything. Go follow her on TikTok, Instagram. You young kids, if you use the Twitter, if they still call it that.
Oh, I still call it Twitter.
Yeah,
I
I do
refuse to call it
too.
X.
X. I listen. If I hear X, I'm thinking DMX X gonna give it to you. I'm not thinking
Mhm.
X. But anyway, you are a certified baller, a
Yeah.
shot caller, doing amazing things in the media, obviously and running. There's a couple things that are going to be done for you.
Okay.
So, the first thing, when athletes do amazing, they get featured on a Wheaties box. Because your excellence transcends that, you
Oh,
get to pick the cereal box or oatmeal box that you want to be
that
featured
I want to be on?
in.
Wait, that's a good.
And then there's one more thing that's going to be done for you
Yeah.
in this campaign. You, there was a movie back in the day called Spy Kids,
Oh my God.
and everything. Main characters Carney and Junie. There was a
Yeah.
scene where they were in like a tunnel or a tomb or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, a tunnel. Um, and they pull out this little wallet thing and had all these restaurants. They pop it in the microwave and mix them.
Wanted that.
Yes, we all did, but Walmart didn't sell it,
Mhm.
fortunately. But you get to choose the meal that you want at your beck and call.
Oh,
So
that's so hard.
that's what
Oh,
we
that's
need.
so hard.
We're about to talk about pre in a second, but you
Mhm.
know how we get down on here, all thriller, no filler. That's how we roll on Lactic
Yeah.
Acid. So that's the two answers that we're looking for.
Oh, that's so tough. Oh my gosh. Well, I have two ideas for my cereal boxes. One is the one that came to my mind immediately. If I can get on a box of Lucky Charms,
Ooh.
because I love a good Lucky Charm. If they can like draw me the way they do the Lexicon, like that would be. But I think now I'm thinking more, and there's one cereal that I've just been absolutely obsessed with since I was a kid that I eat religiously, and it's not. I don't want to say niche because it's in every single grocery store, but the Kashi like dried strawberry like regular. I don't even know the name. The red baby blend.
It's Takashi.
Yeah,
Yes, yes, yes.
that is like the holy grail for me. Like that is the
Really?
I love that. I don't know why I love that cereal so much. Get me on a box of that. I will be their spokesperson because it is so good. But maybe one of those two. Maybe Lucky Charms for more fun, but for sentimentality, say the red berry blend. That I actually haven't had it in a while. I ate it all the time in college.
So if you win the Media 400 tonight,
Oh God. Well, I don't think I'm making it in any boxes anytime soon.
so
It's gonna be a miracle if I break 80 seconds today. That's
80?
I don't I forgot my spikes. And I haven't done speed work in like 6 months.
I bet you $1 you break 80.
Okay, let's do it.
Bet you $1.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Let's do it. 80? You ran
Mm,
68 like beat up.
true. We'll see what happens. I think the lack of spikes is gonna hurt, but it's gonna be fine.
I
Back in my day in middle school running, I was able to throw down like a 69 in my trainers. So maybe we got to channel seventh grade Taylor.
seventh grade Taylor.
Yeah.
Listen, that's the legend right there. That's how we got to go.
Yeah, that's literally how where we started.
That's how it started. Like, let's
Mhm.
go back to the roots. Like, let's what did they say? Leonard, what would you tell your seventh grade self? It's like, okay, I will break my seventh grade record in flats.
Oh yeah. Let's do it. That's the goal today. But if I pull a hamstring, please don't laugh at me.
That's okay. That is a-okay. That's I won't watch. I'll be there.
Yeah, you
I'll be there. We'll do a follow-up episode
Yeah, we'll be like, how did I do?
on crutches. That's gonna be
On
fun.
crutches, yeah. Quick trip to the University of Oregon Hospital.
It wouldn't be the worst thing to pull a hamstring and roll up to the mix zone. You know how many interviews you'll get?
I'll be like, guys, I'm sorry I disappointed you all. But I appreciate all the love and support I've gotten from every single media member that beat me, but it's
I'm
okay.
just saying, we're just setting up a exclusive with Sydney McLaughlin Maroney right now.
Oh yeah.
Basically,
Oh, the goat.
the goat. Who's going to be here? We're going to talk about that in a second. What are we doing in terms of the throwback to the Spy Kids?
See, I live in New York City, so it's like picking like a favorite child out of all the restaurants. Well, I if I had to like pick, could I do like a dinner and a dessert?
Yeah.
Okay, so if I could do, I would do any sort of Arthur Avenue penne vodka. When I went to Fordham University for undergrad, and I lived 2 streets away from like basically Little Italy in the Bronx. So yeah, my pre-raised pasta was on fire.
Okay.
So any specific restaurant, probably Mario's is my favorite.
Mario, it
So if
looks
I could get Mario's penne vodka, like whatever I want, like I'll do it. For dessert, I love a good Magnolia Bakery banana pudding. Have you ever had that?
no,
No,
but
okay. So
I'm a
if you're from
banana
the city,
I'm
you
a
get
banana pudding brother myself.
it's
So,
life changing.
oh,
It is so good. So that would be another one. And then I'm throwing a drink in there, any sort of matcha latte.
okay.
I'm a matcha fiend. I've been like my sophomore year of high school, I tried it for the first time before New Balance Nationals because it was 5 o'clock at like night. and I didn't want to like wake up too much, but I wanted something caffeinated to make it for the rest of the drive. So I got a matcha latte. And when I tell you my worldview changed, it was the greatest thing I'd ever consumed. And now I actually drink real like matcha from like with the ceremonial thing and everything. But yeah, so like I was like, that's a given for me.
See, I'm not a coffee brother myself.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and so I'm trying to get to the matcha
We gotta
vibe.
get you on the matcha train.
I may try one today.
Maybe we could get you. I feel like Starbucks is a good beginning one, but then once you get to the real stuff, it's a little more bitter. But if you get a really good one, it's like a little sweet.
Oh, you're a bitter person.
Oh, no. I'm a sweet person.
Okay.
I love a good amount of sugar. I went to Dutch Bros this morning and I got like the sweetest coffee ever and it was amazing.
I was told, shout out to my homie Haley Rowland, who used to work here in Eugene at KAEF something. I don't know. It started with K. Um, she says Dutch Bros is like to die for.
It's so good. I really like it. It's funny because I feel like it's kind of like the West Coast Dunkin'.
Okay.
Like I don't know if there's like I don't know how many because I know there's less Dunkins out here than there are in the East.
Yeah.
Like there's no, which is crazy to me because like you take two steps out on New York City and there's like 10 different Dunkins on the block.
Okay.
So like yeah, so every time I'm out here, I'm like I gotta go get Dutch Bros because I'm not gonna have it for like another year, maybe two. But yeah, it's good. I like went there right after my run this morning and it was
Dang.
really good.
Oh man, I should have went there.
Hey, you still got like what, 2 days left in your trip?
Yeah.
Yeah, you got plenty of time.
Oh, we got plenty of time. That's tomorrow morning, right before the meet.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, Dutch Bros sponsors this podcast. Listen, I know you're building one in Orlando, so
Oh, you're so lucky.
oh, they don't have one in New
Oh,
York.
nope.
Dang. They just built, I think, two.
So you got them in Florida now. Okay, so that gives hope that they're gonna open in the East Coast like a little, they're gonna expand.
It would be a no-brainer though to open in New York
I
though.
know, it makes sense.
Like especially near a college town or just Manhattan or just a busy way. Oh, that'd be if you had a Dutch Bros in the Armory.
That would be such a that would be so bad. My coworkers are like, Taylor, how much caffeine are you drinking? I'm like, I'm drinking a lot because we have a Starbucks right around the corner, and even that's already a little dangerous.
Dang.
But yeah, no, Dutch Bros near the Armory.
Hey, Starbucks sponsor Taylor. Listen,
Please. Please.
she put the team on her back. Speaking of Dutch Bros, Pre is going to kick off tomorrow. Who is going to give a Dutch Bros performance? What are you looking out for when it comes to
Oh,
this meet? I know there's a lot. I was talking to somebody this morning and we said this feels like a world championship
it
kind of
does.
meet. And it's just one day, but there's so much star power here.
Yeah, the fields are absolutely insane. I think a couple that immediately jump out to me. I feel like more so on the women's side because we've got Faith
Mhm.
Kipyegon world record attempt in the 1500. I think she's pretty hungry after the mile last week. I mean, still 406 is
It's
nuts,
crazy.
but we'll see how fast she can run in the 15. I think that's definitely under threat. I'm really excited about this women's 800. That field is crazy. I think I'm personally most excited to see a thing Mo Nikolaev racing tomorrow. Like we saw her at the press conference yesterday and she's like glowing. She's so excited to run tomorrow, which I'm like happy to see her, happy to return to the sport and everything with the 800 and everything. But yeah, so like that's gonna be an insane race. A couple others, I mean, Bowerman Mile, obviously,
Yeah.
that's gonna be a really good one. Like you get to see Yard versus Cole once again.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll see the Hobbs Kessler upset. I don't know,
You never
but
know.
you never know. But yeah, so it's gonna be nuts.
I think even with Jakob not in it and Josh Kerr not in it
Mhm.
anymore, it's still going to be an insane
It's
race.
gonna be insane.
That women's 100 now, that is going to be, yeah, Julian Alfred. Yeah, Shikari making her, I don't think it's her season debut. And I could be,
She's run a couple times this season.
yeah, she's run a couple
This
times.
is definitely the biggest race she's done so far this year.
Melissa Woodall Jefferson or Jefferson Woodall, forgive me, for getting that mixed up. You're talking 1073 to 1075. The Jamaicans are here after what they just did down at the Jamaican
Oh
Championships.
yeah.
I don't think a world record's going to be broken, but I think pending the weather.
The weather's got to be good tomorrow.
Yes, if it is like it is right now, and but if you can get that to about 80, 81,
Mm.
that could be pretty.
The sun, it might help.
Yeah.
Because like the sun warm, like on my run, we were talking about this morning. Like it was cold when I stepped out in the shade, but then the
Mhm.
second like the sun started hitting, I was like, okay, now it's a little warmer. So
Oh yeah.
we'll see. I got to see Melissa run at Grand Slam, and she was running out of her mind. Like she wanted that 300K. But yeah, so That was when she ran the 1073. And then she also ran 2199,
Yep.
like the day before. So it was like, that was nuts. So like, I'd love to see her get under 10.7. Like, I think she's trending in the right direction. It's either going to happen here or USA's, who knows? But yeah, I mean, I always can't help but root for her. Like, she's always just like smiling. She's so
Oh
happy
yeah.
and really, really nice girl. So,
Such a joyous personality. And Julian Alfred, she's rounding in the form too.
oh
I
my
mean,
God, yeah.
just she makes it look so easy that it's just insane. So the women's field, just in general, as I agree with that, there's a lot of star power, even in the throws, like the women's discus. You have Lalonga Tasanga and you have Valerie Allman and so many. The shot put, the top, I think the top 10 or 11 shot putters currently in the world are at this
It's
meet.
crazy. I know Jace Jackson like threw her best throw in like years, like last week, right?
Broke her own American record,
Oh my God.
and it was the furthest throw since 2012 by
God,
anybody.
that's
That's crazy.
crazy. Oh, that's
Uh,
gonna be exciting. I like how like Hayward has it like in like the middle for
yes,
them. Like that's cool to like you can still kind of get to watch it a little bit.
yes. So it's like you're forced to, and if you don't know anything about the throws, definitely check it out because they do some stuff that you can't do.
Oh yeah.
Um,
I can't even lift the shot put.
I
Maybe with two hands.
It's so Ryan Krauser brought his shot put to the mix zone one time, and I've threw the shot put and trained with the shot put that he, at least the weighted one that he has. I forgot how heavy that thing is. Like that is massive, and to think that he throws that like a football is
It's
just
crazy.
insane.
In another life I was good at throwing, but no, I got noodle arms.
That's okay. Listen, that just means you're a discus thrower.
Yeah.
Listen, you don't need to be swole to throw the discus. And
Maybe I'll make the pivot.
ooh, listen, from all listen, pre next year, a media throwing
Oh
event.
God, I will get last by so much. I attempted to throw the javelin once in high school at practice, and my friend said I threw it maybe 9 feet. I
The,
don't think it was that short, but that I never picked up any throwing thing again.
I think your friend was roasting you
Probably. They have a
because
tendency to do that.
because from here to here, this table over here is like 9 feet. So
Yeah.
I'm very confident that you threw it at least
Maybe
30
30.
to 50.
Oh, no way, not 50.
Okay.
I'll give myself like 25. It was a
That's
bad,
still pretty
it was
good.
a bad throw,
But
but I don't think it was 9 feet.
no, they just roasting you.
They
Like
were roasting
they're
me.
just roasting you like some coffee in December. Like that's just how it is. But no, I mean, first of all, javelin is hard.
It is hard. It's
So
so like, oh my gosh. Like I feel like it's definitely underrated because you don't really see it much in indoors, obviously.
no,
So it's like it's just like the outdoor bit, but it's cool. Like it's like, man.
it's dangerous. It's nothing I would want to do.
Mhm.
But it was banned in Florida actually for a while.
Really?
Somebody got hit.
No.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Uh, from what I understand, they're doing great, but now it's back and
Yeah, that's scary. I remember
nobody's
I was watching NCAA's and it was like the officials were measuring. I think it had to have been the discus. And they were standing so close to where it was landing. I'm like, someone's gonna get hit. Like it was crazy. That was nuts.
if anybody watching or listening has ever been hit with a discus, it's not good. Take it from somebody who got hit with a discus. Because here's the thing, this was when I was coaching high school. It hit the ground and then I guess it just rained or we had just turned the sprinklers off like 2 hours before and it slipped and I jumped and I needed to be like LeBron James
Oh my God,
jumping
lock in.
and it hit my shin. I was like,
Holy
oh,
shit.
hmm.
That once happened to me. I was doing a work. Oh, it was like 2 days before my state championship my senior year. And like I was like doing like my strides on the track and like some idiot baseball player from my high school is like throwing the baseball and knocks me right in the shin. And I'm normally a very nice person.
I
I turned around and I yelled at him. I was like, "What are you doing?" Because I had states in 2 days. Luckily I didn't get hurt. Like if it had, like landed on my knee, I would have been screwed.
did you use an adjective?
I can't remember if I did or not. I think I held myself back from that because I was like, I'm not trying to get myself in trouble,
That's
but
fair.
I should have.
That's fair.
College Taylor would have cussed him out, but
College Taylor was
high
different.
school Taylor was like very very,
Just kind and
yeah.
sweet. She was the star Dutch Bros sweet coffee.
Yeah.
And then now
Well,
College
no,
Taylor
I'm still very nice. Don't get me wrong. I'm still very nice, but I will stand up for myself. If
College
they're
Taylor was that bitter matcha that she was saying.
bitter, yeah, totally.
Oh man, that sounds painful. You mentioned a thing though. What, and I'm curious because everybody's probably expecting her to win, and that's fine because of the standard that she set. What would classify as a win for her, in your opinion?
For who?
A thing.
A thing? I think just I think getting under 2 minutes
Yeah.
would be a win for her. I mean, this is obviously her 800-meter opener, and she said like, whatever happens tomorrow happens. I think if she can stay in the race, get that racing experience like a little more before USA's and everything, I think it's just definitely going to be like it's been probably a long journey back for her, especially with the fall last year, which I'm still scarred from watching that happen. That was awful. But again, I think just like finding love for the sport again and like just like being able to like go out and have fun. And that's where I was so happy to see. She was like super excited at the press conference. It's like, yeah, I mean, it's not ideal that this is my first 800 with this loaded of a field, but she was just like, I'm just pumped to get out there and see what I can do. So yeah, I think I don't want to like set the table too high because again, this is the opener. It would be great to see her go like 156, 157 and starting the trend in that right direction. I'm just excited to see how far under 2 minutes she can go.
Yeah.
If she can get a win, that's going to be big. But even top three, I think would still be a win for her. So
It's a loaded field. I mean, gosh, I think three or four people have run 157 and 156 in
yeah, I
that
think
field.
so.
To me, as long as she has fun, and I know that sounds like the most participation trophy answer
Oh
ever.
no, I'm the same way.
But that was like a traumatic, not just for for all of us watching.
My God,
Um,
I've never yelled at a TV louder than I did in my life when that happened.
I
I felt so
was
bad. Oh my God.
I was hurt. Like it just like everybody. Like
Mhm.
it's like if that happened to one of your own.
Yeah.
Like that's just what you never want to see happen.
Yeah, no.
And it was such like an innocent thing, and it unfortunately had a ripple effect with other
Mhm.
athletes. But just go out, get your feet wet,
Yeah,
and
exactly.
everything. USA is around the corner. We don't need to get. We don't. And I'm saying this like I'm her coach. Like I'm not Bobby
You're
Kersey.
Bobby Kersey.
I'm not, I'm not Dominic Kersey Jr. or Bobby Kersey Jr. But we don't need to get the win. We'll need to really be ready till the end of September.
Yeah,
Till September,
exactly.
whatever, which is insane in its own
Yeah.
respect. But just go out there, have fun. She's been running these longer races, and so I think she'll be equipped when it comes to the kind of the endurance side.
Yeah.
Just have to add to the speed, and then she'll be good.
Yeah,
I,
exactly.
I'm not gonna lie, I would have loved to see her in that 400-meter field.
Oh my God. Yeah,
Everything,
that would have been fun.
which is going to be insane on its own. So we'll
Oh
get
my
to see.
God. Yeah, that's gonna be a good one too. Again, like if you see Sydney McLaughlin-Levroni's name on any sort of start list, that's gonna like raise your eyebrows a little bit. Like, oh, I'm ready for that. I'm still bummed we didn't get to watch her in LA for Grand Slam. That would have been so like 204. That would have been great. Like with her against Paulino, like and everything. So, but we'll have to see until maybe next year.
Does she break the record?
Does she break the American
The
record?
American record, that is, yeah.
I don't know.
I think if
I
they
think
made
there's
it,
a shot,
yeah,
but I don't know because you're still like the peak again doesn't come until September.
yeah,
It's still pretty early with July. Again, this is Sydney we're talking about. Like I don't want to doubt Sydney, but I think she could come away with a win tomorrow for
yeah,
sure. But yeah, I'm not. I feel like the right. It's either going to be really really close, or maybe I'm completely wrong and she'll like drop a 47 on us.
yeah.
But who knows? I feel like it's definitely very up in the air.
If that LA Grand Slam field was, and this is no shot at anybody running tomorrow, but if that LA Grand Slam field was in Eugene, I think that American record goes down.
Yeah.
I honestly think that American record goes down.
Mm.
I think I said like 40. I could easily see like 48, 9.
Someone's going under 49 tomorrow.
Somebody
That's for
is. And
sure.
I do think she's going to be pushed because there's enough talent in this field to push her.
Mhm.
And listen, I would love to be surprised. I would love to say, wow, where the heck did they come from? Because that
Yeah.
just adds to the insanity because USA is just in a couple weeks.
Yeah,
So
no,
it's
that 400 team is gonna, there's a lot of competition there.
the men's 400 as well.
Yeah.
Quincy Hall is going to be there. Shout out to Corey Patterson, Nike athlete now. Everything.
That's awesome.
So excited. Quincy's coming back into form, and I think he
Yeah.
goes under 44.
Yeah, I think there's a shot. Because there's one thing that we know that Quincy's good at. It's kind of taken a really long time to get going in the season, but then when he like has that breakthrough race, he has that. And he was talking about that in press conference yesterday. He's like, guys, like I didn't start training until February. I'll be good. September is what matters. And everyone's like, you didn't start training until February. He's like, I last year I won the Olympics and I started training late too. So I mean, we haven't gotten to see him race too much, but we finally got to, and I mean, it's a pretty good like chance to go. Obviously, at the pre-classic, it's going to be pretty exciting.
And I think he's going to be, and I can't even say he's going to be pushed. He's pushed every race
Oh my God, yeah.
till like the last
He's got that dog in
80
it.
minutes. He's got that dog in him.
Dude, that final 100 at the Olympics is still like the craziest thing ever. I swear I heard somewhere that he said that he like pulled his hamstring mid-race.
That's why he didn't run the 4x4.
Yeah, and I was like, people were like, no, like on my like TikTok, they're like, no, Quincy Wilson was the one that pulled. I'm like, no, I swear, Quincy Hall also hurt his hams. It was like bad week for Quincy hamstrings, but I mean, it's still pulled off in the wind at the. But like, so I'm like, how the hell did you finish that hard with your hamstring basically? Like that's crazy.
He looked like
He looks like he was in
he
pain.
was in pain. I'm like, thank God that didn't tear.
No, I know. I mean, I think he's like, yeah, like I would have torn my hamstring for an Olympic gold anyway. But like, I was at work when that race happened. I was like interning down in DC, and like we had it on the TVs because there were a couple Maryland area kids running,
Yeah,
and
yep.
um, and I'm like trying so hard to contain myself because I'm in the workplace. I gotta be professional. I'm like, there goes Quincy. So yeah, I'm excited to see hopefully like another moment like that. Well, I hope he doesn't tear his hamstring, obviously, but I hope to see a good race out of him tomorrow. It's gonna be fun.
No, listen, with this toughness, if he tears it, it'll be by the time he gets on the plane, it'll be stitched up.
Oh yeah, he'll be fine. Resew it.
Oh my gosh. I want to do a couple more and then we're gonna get out of here. I'm curious about this men's 200
Yeah.
because Kung Fu Kenny obviously has been rolling.
Hmm.
Tobogo makes his return to the 200. One thing about it I found interesting, he's not running as many 400s
Yeah.
this year as he did last year. Do you think it's a foregone conclusion that Kenny takes it? And there's some other talent in that field. Like, let's
Mhm.
not get it twisted. Or do you think we get a matchup like we did in the Olympic finals? Obviously, I don't think a 1945 is going to be run.
Yeah,
I
no.
think, maybe 1907 wouldn't surprise me,
Yeah.
1906. But do you think it's more Kenny taking it out, or do you think we're going to get a good
I
race?
think we're gonna get a pretty good match. Like, because I mean, Kenny, he's been crushing it, especially at the Grand Slam side of things. But I think it's gonna be interesting to see a matchup with Tobogo because like I feel like he's just a really exciting face to watch in the sport. And last year's, like when he won gold, like that was crazy. But I think, yeah, I mean, with less 400s, maybe focusing a little more on that speed in the two, so we might be seeing something pretty exciting out of him tomorrow. I feel like it's definitely a toss up between those two. I'm not sure.
Tobogo, if he doesn't, I don't know how far along he is from his injury or what the training has
Yeah.
been like for him. I just think it's a good opportunity just to get, some race experience. It's going to be interesting looking at the long term because Noah Lyles hasn't run anything outside of what he ran at the Florida relays.
Yeah, and that's not
Um,
good.
and so I know he's running in London, and I understand, we still have 2 months, but I'm kind of like, is that unless he's hurt? Now we don't know that. If
Like
he's,
maybe he's hiding from Tyreek. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
let's talk about that and stuff like that. So he's hiding from Tyreek, so he had to send his brother,
Dude, oh my God. Me and my friends were having a field day about this on Twitter because we were like, poor, like, I'm gonna butcher his name. Josephus? Is that his name?
Josephus.
Josephus. Okay, I was a little close, but he got dragged into the beef.
He
He's like,
didn't.
I just wanted to go run. And then, of course, the last name, it's like he's got to stand up for the Lyles family name. And then Tyreek just, I don't know, that was just crazy. But I mean, it was making headlines for the sport. I mean, that's gonna grow track and field somehow. Like,
He didn't even. I don't think it will, but he didn't even do anything.
it's
I'm like,
just
that man was
funny.
just trying to make an honest living,
Oh my
and
God.
then he gets dragged into this.
Dragged into like I do really want to see Tyreek and Noah like race at some point. They have been throwing shots at each other for like months. And like I like if Noah is injured, this injury is coming at a very poor time because now it's looking like he's ducking Tyreek, and I highly doubt he's ducking him, but it's just like it's just kind of fun. Did you see they took the Lyles family took a picture with Tyreek, like a little like yeah, they took a picture, and of course, midway through the picture, Tyreek just like
Puts
pulls
up
up the sign. He's like,
Noah
no,
could
could never.
never.
And they didn't realize until after, and they were. It was so
Okay,
funny.
I saw
I'm
that
like, that's
picture. I
crazy.
saw that
The
picture,
video was funny.
but I thought I didn't see the video, but I thought because Josephus was smiling.
Yeah, he didn't know until like a split
That
sec. It was like someone took the, and then Tyreek, and then just he looks over and he's like, oh, and then he starts laughing. I think they thought it was funny, but it was really funny. I was like dying laughing. I was like, this is going too far for me.
track Twitter, especially in our
Meme.
because I saw all of it, whether it was Colin or Caitlin or everybody. That was one of the best days we've had. And I was so mad that
Oh my
Josephus lost because I'm like, oh, we're not going to
God.
recover. You know, the sad thing is
Yeah.
somebody ran 985
And
in
no,
that race. And
damn,
nobody,
Tyreek didn't even run in the
he didn't
final.
run in
He
the
just
final.
left. He was like, okay, I beat him. Like, bye. And well,
Think about that. He came in his heat. He didn't even win his heat. I think he came like third place. And nobody's talked about the first two people.
it's no,
Some college kid from West Texas A&M ran like 985.
just wait until like I show speed gets involved.
Okay, what distance? Okay, first of all,
Everyone, his fans are like, he could win the Olympics. I'm like,
that's crazy.
I don't know. I think it's because he came like quote unquote close to beating Noah that time. But
Everybody knows that Noah's weakness is his start.
yeah,
So it's not like Noah got a full, and then he started like taunting at the end. So it's not as if he was like full out. So I mean, it's not,
it's just fun. It's just so funny. Like
it's
the
crazy.
video of Speed racing Ashton Hall a couple weeks ago and Speed like kicking his butt made me laugh so hard.
I was like, dang, this is not gonna end well.
I'm like, this is again, I'm like, track is getting roped into the like it's just oh God.
Oh, we can't even grow. We just catching strays left and right. Like
Yeah, like it's just funny. Like I just am like dying laughing every time. It's like uh,
it's crazy. Like, and it's not to say 10-10 is slow. I mean,
like that's pretty fast for someone who doesn't like specifically train for
yeah,
track and field.
like I
Like that
thought,
was pretty impressive, but
yeah,
like
like DK Metcalf when he ran 1063 or 1036 at like 240 pounds, I was like, okay, that's
okay, that's
impressive.
nuts.
Like 10-10, I'm like, okay, that's fine. And I have to say this. So I'm 31. So Tyreek Hill is younger than me. So Tyreek was in Georgia. There are track people who have beat him before. Like in high school, I watched like Florida kids whoop him in races and stuff like that. Marvin Bracy Williams like beat him
Oh my
back in
God.
the day. So it's so funny just to see how it's like coming off again. Some of these memes are killing me.
Oh my God.
Like
It's track Twitter is just like a very special place. It's either really good or really bad. I'm just like I sit and I watch with my popcorn. I'm like, this is just funny.
it's like the most. It's a reality It's reality
It
television.
literally is. It
It's
literally
like
is.
there's so much toxic stuff, but God, there's so much funny stuff. The media and our media scape, especially us and kind of our bracket, all of us know each other for the most part. We have some characters.
We really do.
Like,
We really do. It's just fun. Like I feel like my Twitter is like pivoted. Like I started out like a little more just like not like I don't want like professional like sports like Twitter and stuff. And now it's just track me like just
now I
fun track. Like now that like I'm not working really in like local like TV or anything, it's like I think I got noticed for my track personality on Twitter. So it's completely shifted over to that. And that's where people get engaged. And
now that's
it's fun. Like I have a good time.
because
Like
none of us care.
we just have a good time. It's
We
just
just
fun.
have fun.
Yeah.
Follow us both, Lactic Acid, or just follow me, Dom Smith _, because I forgot my code to Lactic Acid.
I think my I changed my username recently back to Tay92901. So
The username is like lit
it
enough.
used to be Team Mascetta TV because I like recreated I made a new Twitter and then I changed it back to Tay because I was like Tay is just iconic. Like
It's iconic.
it's like it's like that's what people remember, or at least I would hope remember, but you know.
Listen, I understand. Like in broadcast, it has to be a professional. Like
Yeah.
Taylor Mascott. That's how like mine was like Dom Smith _news. But I need to change it. It can't be Tay Tay. Maybe Dom Dom or
Dom Dom.
something. Dom Dom.
Dodo.
Dodo. Oh man, that's wild. That is nefarious work. I'm with it. All right, yo. Everything that I said is gonna be Dodo 12. That's
Yes, let's do it.
Dodo 2025.
Let's go.
I think it used to be chicken is crucial, like back in the day
Hmm.
or something like that, because I love my fried chicken. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
Eugene, if y'all got something where a brother can get a 3-piece extra crispy, like please let me know within the next 48 hours.
I'll keep an eye out for you.
That's not Kentucky Fried Chicken and everything. And I love my KFC. All right. Two more, two quick ones. And the last one's going to be the women's 1500.
Okay.
Kashane Thompson, Trayvon Bromell, Simbine. I think this is going to be a crazy
It's gonna be
100 meters
nuts.
and everything. I'm so happy to see Bromell
I know, me
back.
too. Oh my God, I've been a big Trayvon fan for years. It's like he's crushing it this season, so hopefully he can keep that momentum going.
Like, I'm like, brother, get to Worlds, get you another medal, and
Yeah.
then just keep going. That's what we
Mhm.
that's what we're praying for. Kashane's a bad boy though.
Oh my, he ran like what, 975 last week?
Yeah.
Shh. That's crazy. Like that's gonna like I think if he can like replicate that like obviously no one's taking him down if he runs 9-7 again, but like yeah, just nuts.
He looks like the little engine that could running out
Yeah.
there and
Mhm.
everything. And it's just like I don't know how fast he'll go. I don't want to put the Bolt label on him because that's just rare air.
Yeah.
But I think his ceiling is more Johann Blake,
Yeah.
peak Johann Blake, that 963
Yeah.
kind of deal. I don't know next time I'm gonna see 958.
Yeah, that's like the one world record I feel like that's not going to be touched like anytime soon. I can make an argument for maybe 1919 for 200, like a slight maybe, but like that not 958 is nuts.
Who?
For who? I don't know. I mean, I feel like I mean obviously like if healthy Noah could get close, maybe to Bogo, but
I think Tobogo has the best shot. If it's
yeah.
Noah, I think it has to happen within the next 3 years.
Yeah.
Um,
Exactly.
and I think that 1-2 double is harder than people think.
It is.
Um, I think it's gonna have to be within the next couple years, but I think Tobogo has the best chance
Yeah.
overall. His running pattern is a little weird, especially because it doesn't look like he's trying in the first 100.
Hmm.
Because every time I'm like, dude, what are you doing? Like,
And
and then he like turns it on. I'm like, all
no,
right.
he knows. He know. He just knows.
I'm like, dog, you're just out here screaming
Yeah.
with people. You don't care.
But
Like,
yeah, no, I agree with Thompson and the Blake comparison. I feel like
yeah.
that's definitely like a fair. Like again, he's got a very high ceiling. Like I think he's got a lot of potential, especially in this 100. Like right 975, like in June, it's a good sign for things to come. He's just got to stay healthy and keep that peak going until
I
September.
was gonna ask you that. How, because we are starting to see some blazing fast times and
Hmm.
stuff. How critical is it to not fan out so early? Because it's good for the entertainment purposes,
Yeah.
but when it comes to just your, okay, longevity, it's like, ooh, this could be an issue.
Yeah. I think like it's definitely like a little like I don't want to say like worrisome, but I'm like, okay, like can you keep this going? Like, are you peaking too early? Like that happened. That happened to me my junior year, like of college. I peaked like in February and then I was exhausted by conferences. So like I don't it really again, these are all professional athletes. They know a lot more about the sport than I do, but I think like it's just obviously you just got to keep training, maybe get like a little time to like chill out a little bit, but without like, like taking too long of a break to like completely undo all that progress. But like you also just got to be like very careful, like especially with injuries and burnout.
Yeah.
Like, so I think that's definitely something like to be a little like worried about, but also like, okay, that's cool. Like that, like who knows? That could be like 975 right now. Could be like a 965 in like 3 months. Like who knows? Like I know it's like a big drop in time, but like still, like we don't really know like how what the potential is there until it actually happens. So it'll be exciting.
Faith running 348.
Yeah, I think there's definitely a shot. Definitely a good shot.
Okay. That's crazy. Like
That
your first race, and maybe I missed if she's run a few races prior to this, but your first race is a 406.
Yeah, if you're running 406 full mile, that like 348 is definitely in reach. And I think she could have run that a little fast, like that mile a little faster, like adjusting the pace a little because she was like gassed on that final lap.
Yeah.
But yeah, so like I think even that mile she can still like chip down to like a 405.
Oh yeah.
Like for sure.
Four.
I still believe in the sub 4 project. If not now, when?
Oh, it's gonna happen.
It's gonna happen eventually. It just got like we don't know like when it's
Yes.
gonna
We
happen.
don't know the day or the hour, but
But
it's gonna
it's gonna happen. Like with the way track is trending. That's where like I hate when people are like, oh, it's never gonna I'm like, we never like hey, like 50 years ago, we never thought a man was gonna break 4 minutes in the mile. I think maybe it'll be in 50 years, maybe it'll be like in the next year. Like I think it's definitely there's a shot.
What is the most improbable record that you think is going to get broken within the next 10
Like
years?
world record?
Yes.
I think that 958 for Bolt. I think that's like untouchable.
Ooh, I think FloJo's record gets broken within the next 5 years.
Oh, yeah. Like I think that can be definitely like
And
as for like a touchable world record, I don't know.
I can't, there's no one
I
right now that I see breaking 958.
Oh yeah, I don't think anyone either.
Like
Like
it's that one is like that.
that one's like you asked about untouchable. I think
Yeah,
that's like I don't see anyone getting near that.
no.
But like, and I think FloJo's too are pretty tough. But I think within the next 5 or 10 years, I think they can get either really close or like touch it. But like I mean, I'm kind of surprised like some of the Jamaican girl, like Elaine or Shelly, didn't like break it either. But like, I mean, they were running out of their minds. So like, I'm still
That's true.
exactly. But yeah, I mean, so it's kind of great, just crazy.
I think Alfred breaks the record.
I think she's got a shot too. How awesome would that be for St. Lucia?
That
That would be so great for St. Lucia.
listen, I if she when she does that, I'm going to that party. Lactic acid.
Go. We're going.
Yes,
That'd be fun.
we're gonna do a special edition of Lactic Acid
Hmm.
live from St. Lucia because that is going to
So
be
pumped when she won Olympic gold last year. Like that was nuts. I knew like no one was touching her. Like I mean, like I think it was down to her and Sha'Carri. And I was bummed Sha'Carri lost, but I was also like, I mean, I love me some Juju. So
oh
like
yeah.
she's so great.
All right, to wrap this up, if anybody is watching the Prefontaine Classic, what, in your opinion, can they look forward to?
Oh. I mean, I think definitely a lot of explosive races. We've got these world-class fields like assembled. I think I'm always excited for a good 800. I think that women's 800 is going to be really, really intriguing, just like with all the storylines and everything. Obviously, we got a couple world record the women's 5K. I know Beatrice Chebet.
Yeah.
We got to mention that too. I think she's going to go sub 14. She's done it. She has done it on the roads.
Yeah.
She's going to do it on the track. So if you want to watch the first woman to ever break 14 minutes in a 5K on a track, tune in tomorrow because I think that's definitely that's definitely gonna probably fall.
Yeah.
But
I
yeah,
think this feels like a world championship
it does.
quality field in each event. And it's just insane that it just happens to be on July 5th and we still have more to go in the season.
Oh my
I,
God, it's
I
crazy.
think this special edition of Pre is probably going to be the best one we've seen.
I know. I'm excited. It's gonna be so much fun.
Listen, actually, tell the people where they can find you, support their journey. We already know Tay Tay is big on the X,
Yeah.
Twitter. You know,
So I'm probably most active on my Instagram. Pretty easy to remember. It's just Tay929, Tay 929. So you can find me most likely on there. I'm usually updating that almost every single day. TikTok, it's a little different. It's because someone swiped up Tay929 from me. So it's Tay's Talk. So it's just like TAYSTOKS. I was cooking during the pandemic and making a TikTok pun with my name, but
Tay with the spin in the pot.
mhm.
Hey.
But yeah, so that's where you can find me on TikTok and again on Twitter, X, whatever you call it, Tay92901. So you gotta add my birthday. So if you remember my birthday, you'll remember my username. So
Okay, September 29th.
September 29th. Yeah. No, I was cooking when I was born. I was like it's just 929. Like it just rolls off the tongue. It's like yeah, no, sixth grade me came up with that username and it stuck. So
You young kids different.
I know.
I'm with it. All throw it, don't feel it. That's how we roll on here. Listen, Prefontaine Classic, catching on NBC. Follow along, whether it's Taylor or myself. We got you covered. Love, peace, and chicken grease. We'll catch you next time.